Hello everyone and welcome back to Through Black and White Eyes for another Inside Scoop update. Been given two names from a good source and we're going to discuss them now. Now these are players that we are scouting, haven't made a bid for or anything like that, but these are two players that we're monitoring for the summer, depending on other targets, of course. You would have seen in the news Declan Rice is on our list, and he is definitely on our list. We're in the race for him, but there are other players behind him just in case the price gets too high or he decides to stay in London or whatever the case will be. As you probably guessed, we're going to be talking about a defensive midfielder on our first choice. So here he is, Maxence Corret at Lyon. He's 23 years old. He's the perfect age for us. He plays as a DM and also can play as an MC. His season rating so far in the last 12 months is 6.96, so very good. 6.92 in the last 5 games. He had a bit of a mare, but that was against PSG by the looks of things. So there you go. Everyone has a mare against them at times. But he started 24 times this season. He's made the team of the week 3 times. He scored 1 goal. He's missed 3 big chances, so he still does get into positions. He's got 6 assists, which is really good for a DM. This is the kind of DM we want, someone who can play like Bruno can play. I'm not saying he's as good as Bruno, but he's from the same sort of background in France, from Lyon, plays a good style of football. He's created 5 big chances as well. He has 1.4 passes per game that are key passes. You know, his passing accuracy is 86%, which is brilliant. In his own half, 92%. That's exactly what you want to be seeing from a quality DM. Someone who doesn't lose the ball in their own half and gives it well. Interceptions per game, 1. Tackles per game, 2.5. Dribble passed per game, nearly twice. That needs to improve a little bit. Successful dribbles, though, 1. Duels per game, nearly 5, which is really good. And they're mainly ground duels. He's not exactly the highest player in the world, height-wise, like Bruno. So he doesn't win that many headers. And he's had 2 yellow cards, which is really good for a DM, to be fair. But don't just take my word for it. Let's have a look at some of his best bits. So here he is in midfield, not afraid to put a challenge in, not afraid to have the ball and run at defenders. He's got an eye for a pass as well when you see it. He's quick. I mean, look at this. Gets the ball going forward in good positions. You know, he's not afraid to win it, have his back against players. You know, I really like him. There's a lovely ball out wide, that one nicking in front of his man. And there's the high press situation. Look at this high press. You know, picks a lovely ball out there as well, to be fair. This pass here as well is Bruno-esque. I love it. And again, you know, with YouTube, you can't just pick out the best bits and make a player look really good. But to be honest with you, there was a hell of a lot more stuff to like about this person. I've only done a minute video. And look at that high press, winning the ball back. Look at that ball as well. Absolutely brilliant. Like I say, this could be a find if we go for him. High press again from there, throwing, turning the ball over. A nice little ball to the back post, winning the ball high up again. You know, and look at how well he wins the ball back in very key positions as well. And he's not afraid to be high up. He's not afraid to be creating and trying to create as well. So this guy could be a really good find if Declan Rice isn't an option for us. So I really do hope we go in for him. So that's him. So the next one is a left back who can also play centre back, and it's Piero Henkipi. I think is how you pronounce it. He's 21, so he's got age on his side. He's a bit taller than the last player we looked at. He's got strengths, no outstanding strengths, but error process and discipline normally is his issue. So Eddie Howe would have to work his magic a little bit with this player. He's played 21 times this season. He's got a goal. Big chances missed 2. Created 2 chances. Tackles per game, nearly 2. Clearances per game, 2.5, which is good as well. He's given away 2 penalties, though, which is not very good. And errors leading to a goal only once. Tackles per game 1.8, but we go into the duels. This is where I like to see 5.4 is very high, 3.6 on the ground and 1.8 in the air, which is really good. But 6 yellows and 2 reds, and that's 2 yellows leading to a red. That worries me a little bit, but I'm sure Eddie Howe can work his magic on a player like him. And he's obviously very good going forward than what we actually have now in our current squad. So he is on the list. He's been scouted again. No commitment to him, but he's been scouted. So it's just nice to know these players that we're looking at. No video for him. I didn't have time to do one, but I will try and do more of those in the future for him. I thought I'd do it on the key player. According to the Chronicle, Reece Bryan has expressed his delighted signing for Newcastle United. He's a goalkeeper. He's only 18. It hasn't been announced on the official site yet, but this is one for the academy. So hopefully this lad's going to follow in the footsteps of Shay Given, who was obviously amazing for us. But that could be our first signing of the season. And in other news, you've all seen it, Maxi out for another 4 to 6 weeks with a hamstring problem. It keeps recurring. I'm getting worried about Maxi now when it comes to how many games he can play per season. We need everyone to be available almost all the time to have options. I love Maxi to bits, especially the last Maxi we've seen in the last 2 games. That's the Maxi we've been crying out for, but are the games that he's available for now outweighing the games that he's not available for? Is he being injured too much? Should we cash in? That's a question for you guys. Drop a comment below and let me know what you would do with Maxi. Would you sell or would you keep? I'm still on the fence because, you know, the Maxi we saw for those 2 games was phenomenal, and I want to see more of it. But that's it for today. Please hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up. Thank you to everyone who is a member at the moment. 99p, guys. It's cheap as chips. And this is the next prize we're giving away. Best wishes, Shay Given. Signed Newcastle goalkeeper top. We'll be giving away that next month to 1 lucky paying member. So you can only be in it if you remember, 99p a month. There are other options for more tickets to get into prize draws, but they're the options that we have. But I hope you've enjoyed the update. I hope you like the players that we're looking at, and hopefully I'll have another update for you in the next few days. Fingers crossed. Take care till next time.